Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the 12 Days of Minecraft Christmas. So, as you can see, we've got the ice skater behind me. We're going to be doing a little bit of the armor stands in today's video. And in the last video, we did the gift wrapping station. I actually really love this build. It is fantastic in my eyes. Not going to lie, I did a very good job on this. And I love the present on the top. That was a very good idea from last minute me. But I haven't done the pathing. I was going to do it in today's video, but I never actually got around to it. But we are doing a whole separate video on pathing and connecting everything. So that can wait. We don't need to worry about that. Okay, so this is the space that I'm going to be building in. It is next to the Christmas tree area. I needed to flat out a little bit. And I didn't want to build like too close to this section because, like I said, that's where the Christmas tree will go. And I want to do a big Christmas tree. That's going to be the hardest video of all, doing a custom tree. As we know by now, I suck at trees. So how am I going to do that? I don't know. It's a problem for future me, but let's get cracking. We just flattened out the floor, filled in the holes, made it a little bit bigger so that we could fit Santa's sleigh. That is what we are doing today, guys. Santa's sleigh, and we are also going to be doing the dreaded custom trees around the area just to make it look nice. But you'll see how I do with those a little bit later in the video. And we do use a little bit of the mod, replay mod, so you do get some nice angles from me today in today's video. But this bit is just the little sleigh bit that goes on the snow. I don't even know the technical terms for this, but I am using a picture from Pinterest. It looked so good, I just couldn't help myself. And we decided to put it in this space because we're running out of space in this village, to be honest. I didn't think the buildings would take up this much room. When I first pictured the village, it was almost like the houses were like extra tiny in my head compared to how they actually are. I don't know why I did that. I'm not really sure. But the reason I did this village is I kind of wanted it to be like, you know, at Christmas when you put a little village on the desk and it's like a little Christmas village and it's got the little tiny train, the little post office. That's kind of what I wanted to do for this village. So anyway, I needed some more wood. You can guess where I took myself off to, as I do in every episode of this series. Connor's stock. Connor's personal stock is now my stock. So thank you, Connor, for the mangrove. Your mangrove is lacking in your chest. I don't know if you want to top that up or not or anything. Yeah, no, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm a good citizen. I will give back what I stole. Stealing at Christmas? Who said that? Anyway, back to the sleigh. We were just putting on the little details, which is a lot of trapdoors, item frames. It's got these really nice glowstone at the front. Then we got another angle. Look at this angle. A lovely name tag right in your face there for you. But this angle it was easy. The mod is getting easy for me to do, so you might actually see this like replay mod a lot in my videos. I just think it makes the video a bit more professional. Look at me go. But yeah, the sleigh is made from mangrove. We've got spruce in there, and then it's only the bottom bit, which is the bamboo. But there's this chest on the side. I wasn't really sure what it was at first, but I thought, maybe it could be Santa's extra storage, where he puts loose presents and stuff. But yeah, I really liked the placement of this, and I thought the idea was so cute for like the little children at Christmas. So I hope you don't mind. This whole video is going to be a voiceover of me. I actually filmed this really late in the night. I think I filmed it like from 12 AM till 3 AM, and then I edited it as well. So I did the whole video in one go. So yeah, there was no time for talking, Ariana. But you get me, you get voiceover me. I'm the best, aren't I? I couldn't place the bloody lectern the correct way for a long time. Anyway, I figured it out, and yeah, it was just basically this gate wasn't bloody placing. I didn't know that you can't place gates on lecterns. Why not? Minecraft mechanics suck, so I had to place a dirt block, place it on there, and then flip it the other way. I don't know. I always say Mojang. Does Mojang even own Minecraft anymore? Or is it Microsoft? I don't know. Who are these people and what are they doing with Minecraft? Because I don't like it. Get me in charge. Me. Firefly, I am the new owner of Minecraft. Give me all your money. Thank you. Anyway, back to the sleigh. I didn't really know what to do on the back, so I just kind of did what I did on the front. Glowstone and some item frames. And on the picture in the item frames, it's just random blocks, like it might be glazed terracotta or a berry bush. But I kind of think it adds a little bit more detail to the sleigh, which is really nice. Anyway, we made these banners, and you're probably wondering what are all these shulkers for. In the photo, it's actually like a little Santa throne, if you like, on the sleigh. So it's actually a chair, so you just put the shulkers in the shape of a big chair, you put the banners on the top like that, and then it can look like a big seat. And I thought that was really cool. I mean, it's Santa after all. He needs a really comfy space to be in because he's going to be in there all night long. Don't you feel sorry for him? No, it's Santa. Don't feel sorry for him. Anyway, then we did this little divot where we can put presents in the front. I also needed to do something with the underside because it was just open. And who knows, a child might wander under there and get stuck. So we need to make it safe as well. So I just basically did strip mangrove. That was literally it. And then I put snow on top of the chair, which was useless because later on I'll place a lantern which gets rid of the snow, and I have no idea. So yeah, there was no need for that. But here I am. I'm using the armor stand mod to make Santa sit down, put him in place, get him to hold some presents. We just shift him over, put his hands in the air. I really like the fact that we can put the heads as like little presents in the hand. We can change the head to be their hand. Because before I had this mod, you wasn't able to put the head block in his hand. It would just be his head, if that makes any sense. Anyway, we made him some Santa clothes, basically just red clothes and some black boots. And there he is. There's Santa. He's looking really nice. Then it was some extra details. I tried to place this block in the... And as you can see, I placed it all wrong 3 times. Really annoying. We put the lanterns here now, and this is what melts the snow. I didn't even notice until I was editing the video. So the snow is gone now, which is very sad, but that's fine. We put the stuff in the item frames, just like I said, glazed terracotta, some random bits and bobs, and then we put the presents in the front. So I love the idea of colourful shulkers and either a crystal or dead coral on the top to make it look like a ribbon. And there we go, we have the Santa sleigh. Doesn't it look so cool? I think it really fits into this area, and it definitely ties with the Christmas theme. I ate golden carrot for all my hard work and my troubles, and then I spotted a rogue piece of scaffolding on the roof up there, so I just went and got that. Anyway, I wanted the sleigh to be pulling like a not a tray, like a cart, I guess, of Christmas presents, because they are not all going to fit in a sleigh, let's be real. But the chain wasn't really connecting to anything, and it was kind of annoying me. So I just extended the chain and thought, oh, I'll deal with that later. And we made use of these shelves, and just it's your very simple basic cart. I put wheels on it. I'm not really sure why, because Santa's sleigh flies in the air, so I'm not sure why I put wheels on it. Maybe it's for like when he hits the floor, and then it needs to drag behind him. Anyway, I just decided to put a simple spruce shelf there to connect it. It doesn't really make sense, but just pretend you never saw it. And then we filled this whole crate up with presents, so I used the dead coral and the amethysts to make the ribbon on the top, which I really liked. I could have used a smaller amethyst, but I didn't have that many and I didn't want to waste them, so I used the big ones because they have a lot of those. I also went headhunting and we got a lot of Christmas presents. I love the little present heads. They are the best. The best thing to ever happen on this server was the head mod. Honest to God, look, you just use them for everything. I know in episode 1 I was like, I'm not going to use heads because it's not really Minecraft, and if you're playing in vanilla you're not going to really be able to do it. Yeah, screw that, I'm using all the heads. Anyway, then we put snow around the sleigh, like it had just piled up around him, and he's been waiting a very long time there giving out all his presents. Do you know what I mean? All the snow has gone around him, and this is what the final product looks like. It looks so good. I'm very impressed with myself. Anyway, then I took myself off to the shopping district because I needed leaves for the trees. I went to see Millie's shop in hopeful, wishful thinking that she'd stocked it, and she hadn't. Millie, you sodding gorilla, get on it. Stock your shop. I need the leaves, or if you don't, I'm going to feed you to it down there, Pennywise. I'll feed you to Pennywise, and George can watch, okay? Anyway, while I was in the shopping district, I saw a new shop. This was so cool. This was Ash's new shop. Look at that carpet, selling quartz. What a godsend. Nobody has sold quartz because it's so annoying to get, but he is doing it. She is doing it. I'm very sorry. Anyway, the sign said don't come upstairs, but I was very glad I ignored it because I got a little surprise of a little dog. How cute. Anyway, now it was on to the custom tree. the dreaded custom tree. I suck at trees. If you haven't already guessed from the previous episodes, I suck at trees. I'm going to give you a spoiler right now. This tree was epic. I did a damn good job. Look at me go. I did have a reference photo. I didn't get to copy it because it was from one angle, but it gave me an idea for what to do. And look at me go. I'm on a roll. The tree was looking amazing from the front. And we just filled in the sides there. And I put it in this little space to begin with because I thought I only need to build one. Because once I've built one, I can light matica the rest and call it a day. So it was looking great. I put little fence posts in between as little twigs. We used the spruce tree to make it look, I don't know, it gives off Christmas vibes, doesn't it? The spruce leaves. But we used the oak plank, the oak woods because it matches with the spruce like stairs and trapdoors. I don't know why it does that, but it does. It matches and it gives differentiation. That's not a word. Let's pretend it is. We can add that to the dictionary. Anyway, then I needed to fill in the back. We did that pretty quick and I was loving it. It's not the best custom tree in the world, but it's my custom tree. And you know what? I'm very impressed with myself. It's the best tree I think I've ever done, and it doesn't look like a potato like all my other trees. We put some snow on the top because it has been snowing, so you need the snow on there. Didn't realise that there's a lantern up there which probably melted all the snow. I keep forgetting that that's a rule in Minecraft. Then I took a blueprint of it, saved the schematic under snow tree or something like that, and then I went to all the places I put signs for a custom tree, like in this little spot, and then I just basically put the blueprint there, the Light Matica blueprint. And if you don't know what Light Matica is, I did explain in one of the other episodes. It's basically you just build something, make a blueprint, paste it somewhere else. That's literally the most simplest way I can put it. And I just kept the tree the same size. I didn't do another one to make it different. I literally just kept it the same and put it in different places. But yeah, I was really loving this. Anyway guys, side rants over. I wanted to ask you, what is your favourite Christmas movie? So, I don't really watch Christmas movies if I'm being honest. I find them a lot of them really cheesy and a bit boring. But there is one movie that I watch every Christmas and it is very, very good. It's none other than The Nightmare Before Christmas. That is the one Christmas film that I will consistently watch. Don't get me wrong, I've watched things like The Grinch, the original Grinch, not the bloody cartoon, whatever that is. And like, I liked it, but not enough to watch it every Christmas. Like, I can't be doing that every year, do you know what I mean? Anyway, back to the build. I was literally just getting areas where I could put the custom trees, so you'll see them dotted around the village. But yeah, Christmas movies, I can't get behind them too much. A lot of them are very cheesy. It's like, oh yeah, we split up for Christmas and we were divorced and I found a new love and then on Christmas Day I kissed him. That's literally all the Christmas movies out there. It's so boring. But I don't know, like people like my granddad love a Christmas movie. He'll watch Christmas movies all year, and it's because he loves like the sentiment, the happiness, the good ending of it. So what are you like? What's your favourite Christmas movie? And do you even like them? Do you watch them all year? Do you watch them at Christmas? Or do you not watch them at all? I don't know. Leave your answer in the comments below. It is a bit of a controversial topic whether The Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie. In my opinion, it's both. But it can be either. You can watch it whenever you fancy, because why not? If you want to watch a Christmas movie in the middle of July, go for it. I ain't stopping you. I might complain about it, but I ain't stopping you. Anyway, around the bottom of all of the custom trees, I decided to put a little snow pile because nobody's going to have shoveled that out the way. Because it's under a tree, nobody cares. And I put down loads of flowers. I went for white and blues, and then I used the small berries, you know, the red berries. What are they even called? Sweet berries? I don't know. Then I tried to go to sleep for like the 900th time and it wasn't letting me. Apparently it wasn't nighttime, it just looked very dark because the sun had gone behind the mountain. This is what happens with shaders in Minecraft. Anyway, we went back to doing all the foliage and I thought the blues and the whites looked really nice. And that berry bush, even though it's not red or blue, sorry, it is red. Even though it's not white or blue, I feel like it looks very Christmassy. I put a bit of lanterns on the trees as well, which will obviously destroy the snow, which I wasn't thinking about. I also put some end rods just to light it up a little bit in the area. I also think the trees look lovely with the lights on. So then we just did custom armor stands. So I put some in the ice rink. I wanted to have some of them skating. We have this really cool thing on the server where you can put an NPC. So it would look like me and it would move like me, but it's not an actual person. It's just an NPC. But I forgot the commands and Chris did show me how to do it and then I totally forgot. So we stuck with the armor stands and the armor stand mod, but I still think the armor stand mod was really cool. So I got this lady to be on the ice rink as well, and there was different poses that looked like she could have been skating than the other armor stand. And then we also opted to have a male head as well on an armor stand. They can't all be women in this village, although that would be nice because the women heads are a lot cuter. But anyway, he kind of looked like a construction worker with the outfit. So I changed his top to yellow, but it was already orange, and I didn't realise that if you mix the dyes it becomes a different colour. So that's where I discovered that. I've only been playing Minecraft since it came out. I don't know why I didn't know that, but apparently now I do. Then I went inside to the gift wrapping workshop where we didn't put any armour stands in the last video because I had run out of time. So I decided to put them in this video. We just started about some elves, especially that one. Yep, don't know what he's doing there. I don't know. You leave it to your imagination. But we found some elf heads on the head page. I just chose quite a few different ones. I tried to go for ones that were not in the toy station. What is it called? The elf workshop. I tried to use different heads, but there's only a few selected elf heads, so I was a bit limited. Then we changed all of their positions. We moved him out the way, got rid of the base plate, and then sat him down. What is he doing there? I'm not sure. I think you'll know by now. And then we just moved his arms, so it didn't look like he was having a bit of a rave on the bog. And yeah, he was looking really cool. I really liked this. May he have a peaceful time. Anyway, back to the other armor stands. This one was at the reception desk, and so I wanted this one to be sat as well. Put a lovely head on her. Her head is my favourite, by the way. My favourite elf head is hers. And then we also made another reception guy. Then we just continued with the leather armour for the clothes. I thought NPCs would actually look way cooler, but I do think the armour stands look great. And because you don't know what the NPCs look like, you're not going to have a preference, so don't worry about it. Then there was this armor stand outside of the sleigh, and I wanted this to be a little child pointing up at the sleigh like, oh my god, it's Santa, am I going to get a present? So I just chose this head because it was kind of colourful. Not that a kid would have pink hair or anything, but maybe they do on Minecraft. I gave her some clothes. I just went for pinks and purples to match her hair, just like that. And that t-shirt, that is a mix of red and pink. That colour is beautiful. Why is that not a dye on Minecraft? Tell me why. Then we also have this lovely cave up here, and you might be thinking, who is that? I saw this head when I was searching for heads, and it's an ice demon. Anyway, I ran out of leather. I went to the leather farm, accidentally landed in the wrong spot, had a mini heart attack, and then realised I jumped off the edge without even looking where I was going. But it was the right place. It was on top of the nether portal, so we nicked all the leather from there so I could make her some clothes. Killed this bloody zombie that just had to go at me for no reason. We gave her some blue clothes to match her face. She was an ice demon, and I thought of putting her in this little cave because it's such a circle cave, and it's just kind of funny to have something like evil behind the scenes in the Christmas area. I don't know, it could be like a little Easter egg. I saw this really cute rainbow. Look at her up there. She's just chilling, watching over everybody have a happy time, and she's seething. I don't know why she's seething. Make up some lore in the comments. I don't know. And then this is all of the trees that I put down. We're just going to show you everything that I pretty much did. We got the lovely ice skater girl and the ice skater boy. And this is the lovely girl that we did in the previous episode. I think I did her off camera. Then inside the gift wrapping station we have the 2 reception elves. And then in this little section we have somebody coming to collect their gift, a customer. She's in the collection point. And then we have one of the elves at the workstations. It's a quiet day, we only need 1 on shift. This elf is doing his business, leave him alone. And then we've got this little girl pointing at the sleigh, very excited that Santa has arrived. And it looks really cool. I really like this. I'm very impressed with myself. I've said that about 3 times in this video, but I'm allowed to be. I've put in the hours, I've put in the effort. I'm allowed to be impressed with myself. We got another custom tree here at the post office. Oh, I actually did some arm stands at the post office. I wasn't going to, but I thought, well, if there's workers in every other building, surely there's going to be some in here. But I didn't make them elves. I didn't think it would make sense to have them as elves, just as regular people. So yeah, guys, that is the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. We did a lot of little bits in today's video, and in tomorrow's it's going to be another little bit, like bits and bobs. And anyway, she's like, oh my god, it's Santa Claus, and guess who's Santa? I'm Santa. Well, I want to be Santa. I want to be Santa. Don't worry guys, I didn't actually kill Santa. He's alive and kicking. Well, he's not kicking anymore.